Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Nora. Good morning, Beastie, over on the YouTube side. How y'all doing? Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back, everybody, to our second 2024 Ready to Go guide. Don't know where we're going to spawn today. It won't be Ash Canyon, though, because we already did Ash Canyon last week. And that is up on YouTube right now if you want to watch it, of course. But we are going to be starting a brand new Interloper file today. And Beastie's saying, I think HRV. Nora's saying, I guess, BlackRock. Ooh, that would be a wild one if we got BlackRock. That would be wild. Good morning, Chris. Good morning, Beetle B. Tegeta, hello, hello. How are you doing? So we're just gonna go in. We're gonna take our normal two feats that I always take. Snow Walker because I love it, and of course Cold Fusion because it's the GOAT. And we are gonna leave Scurvy on. It won't really matter. We'll not be ever in a position for Scurvy, but that's okay. And this is the Ready to Go number 2. Let's hope it's not zone of contamination. Yeah, me too. I'm not, if it is, I might not take that start. That one I think is a reroll if we get it, but we'll see. We will see. You know, we'll live with it however we get it. Hey, Chaos Bite, good morning. The foraging for food and water, the struggle for life in the world without masters, housed in a body that man has made dependent on himself. This looks like Timberwolf Mountain, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, we got Timberwolf Mountain start, boys and girls. Very interesting start. Okay. Very, very, very interesting because right over the hill here. Hold up a second. Well, we definitely tried. Jennifer, how you doing? Hello, hello. So where are we exactly? We're by Echo Canyon. Oh, we're right above the three-way cave. Okay, so we're right by the Deer Clearing and three-way cave. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, well, this is an easy choice here. I definitely am not going down that way because there's a wolf. Is there mushrooms right here, by the way? There are. A mushroom. We'll grab the mushroom. Ash Canyon is the best start. Oh, Ash Canyon's a great start. But we've already done that one. So now we're doing Timberwolf Mountain. We got Timberwolf Mountain. So we got Timberwolf Mountain right above the three-way cave, as a matter of fact, which is an interesting place to get a start in. So I guess we're just going to scamper down this cliff. We can't climb down that because there's no rope. But we are going to head down here. You could book it to the summit, but it's risky. Yeah, it's a little more risk than I'm willing to take at this point. Booking it to the summit's not a bad idea, but if there's no hacks up there, it's kind of like, we kind of wasted our time. But the nice thing is down here in the three-way cave, we've got ourselves a little torch. No matches, though, this time. Interesting. Tomato soup. And a book. But yeah, we didn't get matches here this time. That is very interesting. Usually you get a box of matches here. So, huh. That's an interesting turn of events. Huh. Okay. So, I usually would go down that way to the cave, but we can't get through the cave because we don't got matches. So we're going to come up here instead. Well, I guess they aren't, Jennifer. I guess they are not if you spawn in that location. Yeah, I've never not got matches in the three-way cave, but I guess there's always a first time for everything, right? So I guess what we're gonna do is we're gonna go check the prepper's cache up here. And we'll check the little cave over here, and then we're gonna head down and across the log and get to the Mountaineer's hut that way. Because Mountaineer's hut, since we didn't get matches there, the Mountaineer's hut is definitely our first, like, destination. Yeah, they really scrambled up the loot, which, personally, I'm kind of glad they did. I kind of like the loot being scrambled. It makes me happy. I mean, it frustrates me, of course, but it makes me happy. This week's starting location is Timberwolf Mountain.
Die if I don't warm up soon.
I'll actually change the description now because we know where we started. There we go. Get that all updated there. Get it updated over on the YouTube side. Yeah, I know I'm walking into a cliff. I'm walking into a cliff here. I'm walking. There we go. Nothing too exciting. We got a Timberwolf Mountain start there. I've updated it on both YouTube and Twitch now. You try to get bedroll in the Pleasant Valley cave? Oh heck yeah! Oh yeah, we'll try the two caves to get the bedroll. See if we can. I've got a good feeling about the summit though. I have a feeling about the summit that we might actually be able to get the summit this time, but I don't know. We'll go to the hatch though first here, for sure. And just see if there's anything here. Doesn't appear to be anything in here. Nope, I'm not seeing anything. Here, I'll give you guys night vision so you can see in here too. All I see is the bed. There's a bed and that's it. I don't see anything else. So this time we did not get anything in this place. So, boo. But that's okay. The Mystic River picnic area. That's the one you're thinking of.
Wait. I'm so cold.
The Great won't have anything on Interloper. Unfortunately, on Interloper and Nora, the Great has nothing on it. Has nothing in it, I should say. I wish I could tell you different, but it does not, unfortunately. That's just how Interloper works. If that hatch has nothing in it, it has literally nothing in it. All those names. Yep, all those names. Yeah, well, I even get that one mixed up all the time. How you doing, Mr. Man? I crafted the wind shelter hoping I could sleep in it. Yeah, if you're on Interloper, yeah, unfortunately, that's not gonna happen. Sleeping in the snow shelter on Interloper is not a viable thing, unfortunately.
Just want to lay down for a bit.
Yeah, well, there is no laying down for a bit, my friend. We must go get matches first. Matches first, and then we go to Pleasant Valley. Now, the summit run is a possibility, but we don't have enough cloth to make a bedroll or to make a snow shelter at this point. We have no cloth, as a matter of fact, so for us, it's not really an option. The only way we could do that is if we went to Ash Canyon first, and we already did Ash Canyon last time, so I'm not really jazzed to go there again right now. I'm more jazzed to kind of like head to Pleasant Valley, maybe go around there a little bit, head off to maybe Mystery Lake, maybe Coastal Highway. See what we can do. Let's move it this run. This is a move it run. Gosh, there's four birch right there too. 4 birch and we had maple behind us. Jeez Louise, man. Always the beginning of the game, you find birch and maple everywhere. And there's not a damn thing you can do about it. At least that's our 3rd old man beard, so we can make a old man beard bandage now. Grab a few feathers here so we can do that. So yeah, at this option, you'd have several things you could do. You could go to Ash Canyon, We could go to Ash Canyon and get all the loot in Ash Canyon, which we could easily do if we wanted to. Or we can go over to Pleasant Valley, drop in there real quick, and see if there's a bedroll at the Mystic River picnic area. Which, honestly, I think that's probably the best idea. Let's go to the Mystic River picnic area first. See if there is a bedroll there. If there is a bedroll there, that would make a summit run and a Ash Canyon trip very quick, easy, and painless. And we could easily get in and out and be done with that in a matter of days. We're picking up all the rose hips and cattails. Now the schedule, boys and girls, is up. If somebody types ! schedule, the schedule is up for this week. Remember, I will be off. I will be off on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'm going with my son up to a game convention in Seattle. But we'll be streaming today, tomorrow, and Wednesday. Long Dark today, followed by a new 7 Days to Die on insane difficulty. We're going to be trying that. That should be interesting. And then on Tuesday, we'll have Long Dark again with some, with a little bit of Planet Crafter, our hardcore Planet Crafter mode. And then on Wednesday, we will do Long Dark in the morning, or the afternoon, I guess. We'll be doing Long Dark, but then I'll also be doing some other stuff that day. So we're only going to do Long Dark, and that's it. And then Thursday, of course, we have our Dungeons and Dragons adventures. And so we'll be streaming that on Thursday. And then Friday I'm off, Saturday I'm off, Sunday I'm off. So it's going to be a short week of streams, but I do have some Dyson Sphere and some, I got some Dyson Sphere as well as some Stellaris that I'll have recorded and ready to go for the weekend. So there will be a little bit of stuff up on the YouTube side this weekend for those of you who so wish it. So the next Fountain of Youth, that will probably be next, not this coming Sunday, but the Sunday following. Really, seriously, you had to throw the rock? You just had to throw the rock, buddy. Might as well pick up the birch bark we got here. Now we gotta watch out for the bear here. Oh, the bear's way over there. Okay, good. We're fine. Planet Crafter announced a new update. Yes. Bad Boy Gamer came and told us about that, as a matter of fact. Thursday is when you become spider food. Yep, we're gonna become spider food on Thursday. Yep. That is the day. That is the day the spider food will arrive. And it's us. And it's a named Atheenon company. I'm just sticking to the hills here because we have less of a chance of running into the wolves. If you get over to that side too much, there's wolves up in them there hills. And I don't want to really face the wolves right now, so we're going to kind of hug this side because it gets us away from the bear and the wolves. We can jump down here and grab a cattail or two. There's the wolf right there. I hear him howling. I'm going to risk it just a little bit and grab these cattails. We'll crouch down so we have less of a footprint. Can you spawn in Sundered Pass on Interloper? I don't know. I've heard you can spawn in Zone of Contamination for some reason, which I think is odd. But yes, you can spawn in Zone of Contamination, but I don't know about Sundered Pass. Mum. Gaston smoothie with an Atheenon pie. That sounds yummy. We will grab these cattails here real quick, just to get them. I know we're cold, but we're gonna suck it up and take it. Grab a couple more of those so we can make a few more bandages. This early in the game, I'm not so concerned about my health. I mean, we do have a pretty high hypothermia right now, so we got to get inside here pretty quick. but we'll be okay for a few more minutes out here. We got just a few more cattails to pick. We got the hut there to search. Hopefully we'll get something in the hut that'll be of use. And of course we'll get matches when we get to the Mountaineer's hut, which will be very nice. I'm keeping some of the cattail heads because that's free tinder for us. And I like free tinder. I like it when tinder's free. The worst part about Ash Canyon is the bear by the Foreman's Retreat. Yes, that is the worst part of the Ash Canyon for sure. Hey, we got a toque, nice. I don't care about that. We got that and a sewing kit, very nice. Oh, we got another wool toque. We got 2 wool toques. We got 2 wool toques out of that hut. That is crazy. All right, let's grab these last couple cattails here before we go in. Hey, Fluster, how you doing today? No one gets digested like Gaston. No one squeals like Gaston when they go down the gullet like Gaston. I was going through there. I was nearly at the bear's entrance. I looked away. I looked the camera away. Looked back, and the bear just spawned right in front of me. Dang. All right, so we're just gonna go in here and get a fire started because our hypothermia is getting a little high. So let's get in here. Let's see if we got. It'd be awesome if we got a hacksaw here, but I'm not expecting it. I'm just hoping for it. No tools out here. Okay. I see no tool up on the counter there. I see a jacket under here, which we can put on right away. I see a book and a mag lens under there. There's a book and there's a mag lens over there. There we go. I see another note here, which gives us another little location. There's our matches. A soda. Me for Florida with the 43 month. 43 months of subbing. For that 43 months of subbing up there. Yes, the weather does look mag-lensy out here, doesn't it?
Me 4Flower just resubscribed for 43 months. Subtime.
Subtime. Subtime. I fell asleep down in the bear cave to the south, woke up in the middle of the night with the bear sleeping next to me. I think I peed myself a little, yes. I managed to just hide behind the broken building. I'm so glad animals don't react to your character's taking cause because as soon as the bear walked past my will, it was like, I'm getting thirsty. Oh, to his talking, I see. All right, there we go. All right, we got the, whoa, that makes that look weird. Get up on the bed here. Oh, we got some murder fish.
Take this food
behind the thing. Oh, that's lovely. Love me some murder fish. Murder fish is the best, and a good stuff bar. Okay. Let's go ahead and get a little fire started inside now. Do I have night? No, I don't have night vision still on. Nope, it's not still on. It's just very bright in here. It's very bright. It's very nice. It's very bright. Nope, night vision is not on. It's just very bright outside. That's why we were able to get a mag lens fire with our newly found mag lens.
Come on.
Yeah, we got really good loots.
Turned out pretty well.
All right, let's just throw that reclaimed and a few sticks on there. Get a can down on it. Get a little bit of water going in that. Yeah, we got really good loot so far. We got two toques. We got a ski jacket. We got a mag lens already. And we got a few birch barks that we picked up. I actually think I'm going to prepare up here real quick. Have we got to the summit? No, we aren't going to go to the summit right now. Nope. We don't have a hacksaw here. I want to see if we can get a bedroll in the Mystic River picnic area in Mystery Lake. So we aren't going to go to the summit today. Hypothermia's not gone yet. Let's go ahead and prepare up a bandage. Or a couple bandages. Oh man, I got some in my eye. Gotta be in and out, need to get some work done, but I'm here mostly. By the way, saw DP3 last night, enjoyed it, thought it was funny. DP3, what is DP3? What's DP3 mean for Florida? I don't know what it is. I don't know what a DP3 is. Oh, Deadpool and Wolverine. Oh, okay. Deadpool and Wolverine. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay, I got it now. Sorry. Yeah, I'm thinking. My brain is on Long Dark, and so I'm like trying to think. Desolation Point 3. I guess Desolation Point 3. I mean, that sounds reasonable, right? Yeah, Deadpool Wolverine was a lot of fun. I mean, movie-wise, it's not, you know, none of the Deadpool movies are, like, great cinema, but they're awesome movies. Chaos Bite with a 6-month resub. Oh, my goodness. Thank you, Chaos, for that 6 month. Bass, how you doing, by the way? You know, the funny thing is, me from Florida, when I have context for the abbreviations, it's great. I usually get it. Thank you, my friend. Back to YouTube. Thank you, my friend. I usually can understand what the context is, but when it's contextless, when there's no context surrounding it, like, you know, like right now, my context is Long Dark. So if we're talking about Long Dark, I'm like, oh, okay, DP3. That means something that has something to do with Long Dark, right? But when there's no context to it, I'm like, huh? I'm like, what? You're really into you're really good and into the Long Dark community. And what are your thoughts on the cougar and the new wildlife? So for me, the cougar was a big the cougar was a big turd, unfortunately. I still don't think they should have pulled the cougar. I think they should have tweaked him a little bit, made him a little more palatable for people. But, you know, they did what they did. I never actually got a chance myself to even fight him because I tried to take him in Zone of Contamination when it was broken and Zone of Contamination was not spawning the cougar properly. So I didn't actually get a chance to even fight the cougar. So for me, the cougar was something that I never got to even experience, really, which to me made me kind of sad. But I think I applaud them for trying something new, to trying a different, you know, different kind of animal with a different mechanic. You know, it just, unfortunately, it kind of went over like a lead balloon, and so it didn't go over real well with people. And the backlash was pretty fast and severe, and they overreacted, I think, and pulled the cougar out of the game when they should have just, like, left him in the game and tweaked him a little bit, made him a little bit different, you know. They should have worked on his mechanic, you know, but maybe they couldn't. I mean, I don't know. Maybe they couldn't work on his mechanic while he was in game. I mean, honestly, I know Zach was part of the group like I was that sort of had a little chance to play test Misery before it came out. And we also got to take a little bit of a look at the cougar before it came out. I personally didn't because I was sick during that time, really sick with pneumonia. But I know Zach gave them some notes. He gave them some ideas on the cougar, like, hey, maybe you should change this or that. Unfortunately, they already sort of had it locked in, and they were like, yeah, we aren't really looking for feedback on them. We're just letting you guys mess with it a little bit because you already have access to it. So we're like, okay. So I know Zach Nefrin tried to give them a little bit of a constructive feedback on the Cougar, but they weren't looking for it really. Soon as I heard playtesters, I immediately said one's gonna be Zach. Oh yeah. I mean, I was very honored that they included me in that group. I mean, it was me, Hadrian, Thomasina, and Zach. And I was very, very honored that I was included in that group. But, you know, and it was fun. You know, we got to take a look at Misery before it came out, give them some ideas on it. You know, we got to test it out, give them some ideas, give them some feedback on some bugs that we found. Because there were some bugs that the Misery mode did create. And we were able to give them some feedback on. I found quite a few bugs, actually, that I gave them a few little notes on. But it was a fun experience. It was a lot of fun. Now I don't know if the moose is over here. I can't see crap, so I don't know if he's over here or not. Oh, I forgot we found that 100% torch. That's kind of nice. I don't hear him. There's another birch that we can't take. But we mainly came over here for the birch bark anyway. If there is any. If there's any to be had. There's one. There's a birch bark. And some sticks, of course, because we always love sticks. But yeah, I mean, the Cougar, I really applaud him. Again, like I said, I applaud them for trying something new. It didn't work. I mean, stuff like that happens. It didn't work. I hope they don't just make it like a lame animal that just is out and you can just shoot it. I mean, I had some ideas that I sort of wanted, you know, them to kind of maybe think about with that, but, you know, I think the Cougar should still be a very tough animal. It should jump scare you in a way. Basically, you'll hear it stalking you. Then right before it attacks, you get like maybe get like 15 seconds or 10 or 15, 20 seconds to like respond to its attack and find it and try to shoot it, and then it attacks you. And hi, how you doing, by the way, there, Gen X Gaming Girl? Hello. Good to see it, Nas. I haven't experienced survival yet, but thoughts on Forsaken Airfield story stuff and how they can expand more stuff like that into the game. So I think Forsaken Airfield and the Tales from the Far Territory areas themselves, Sundered Pass and Zone of Contamination. My main contention with those zones is they feel like zones that were made for a story and not made for much else. They weren't really made as part of the survival aspect of the game. They were made for the story bits of the game, and unfortunately that makes them not as exciting for me. Because I like zones that you can, you know, zoom around in, you can have fun in, you can explore, and those zones just they're kind of the antithesis of that. They're zones that are specifically set up for the Signal Void storyline, and there's places in them that you'd never go if you weren't doing Signal Void, because there's nothing really to go there for. The weather station in Sundered Pass is really cool, but there's not really any reason to go there. Are we going to the summit? No. Wait, when you spawn in Timberwolf Mountain, it generally is not good just to go to the summit right away. We have no way to make a bedroll or not a bedroll, but a snow shelter. Unfortunately, we'd have to rip apart clothing to do it, and there's no guarantee we'd find the hacksaw at the top. But yeah, Zone of Contamination and Sundered Pass are just kind of like, they're zones that are really not that great to get, you know, they're not that great to survive in. Getting the Cougar was easy enough with a kill with the rifle and Voyager. I went to the middle of the lake on Timberwolf Mountain past time. There was nothing blocking my view. Yeah, you can do that. I mean,
I feel really tired.
It's just on Interloper, the Cougar's you're probably gonna end up with no clothing and a lot of injuries just to get what, a Cougar for a hat and a knife. It's like, what's the point? That's the sad thing. I don't like how you have to run all over the map to do SV and then back to Forsaken Airfield to finish it. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where the new zones are really fun for the signal void part, but other than that, I don't look forward to going to them on my own. How do you drop the torch? You hit 2. You have to have a weapon in your hand. You hit 2, which gets out your weapon, and it just drops the torch in front of you. So it's a hotkey to drop the it's a hotkey not really to drop the torch, but it's a hotkey to get the weapon out. So you're actually getting the weapon out, in Mr. Man, and that just automatically drops the torch in front of you. So yeah, I mean that's my thought on it. I like the story part. I like the story part because it gives you something to do late game. So usually I don't try to do Signal Void till like later in a game, like several hundred days in when I'm kind of bored, you know, or when I'm like, okay, I really don't have much else to do. You know, that's when I look to do Signal Void because it kind of gives you that late game content that a lot of people are always complaining the game doesn't have. I mean, I personally have never found a problem doing stuff late game because I just go out and do my own little adventures. But that's what I like about Long Dark is you can always make your own story and do your own adventure. It's like a choose your own adventure book. He had to give us the we'll break all the limbs. We're going right in here, baby. Oh yeah. I'm not even gonna. I guess I could search it right now. Okay, that's locked, so we can't search that. I had a thought the other day for improving the game. My thoughts were maybe adding a new skill into the game called Wildlife Tamer. See, I would like, so along that line, I would like a trapping skill, Naz, where you can level up your trapping, and you can start trapping other animals other than just rabbits. You can trap, I don't know, beavers, badgers, you know, rats, birds. So there'd be other things you could trap. You could make certain traps. You could unlock new trap recipes to trap other animals with. I think that would be super cool. Billy Goating seems to be as challenging there. Yes, it is. Hey, how's it go? Wait and see. I learned how to do that in Fallout 76. It works well. Yes, it does. Not much here. We didn't check that. This thing doesn't really have much loot anymore. Kind of sad. All right, let's eat a little bit of food. Hey, farmer, how you doing? But yeah, no, that's, I mean, I would like them to see, I'd like to see them adding some more skills in Naz. I think that would be a good way to go. I don't know. I think the possibility of that happening at this point is pretty slim. Just because they're kind of wrapping up their work on the Long Dark. And when the final Wintermute chapter comes out, the final part of Tales from the Far Territory comes out, Long Dark's still going to get a little bit of updates and stuff here and there, but it's not going to be their main thing. They're working on other projects. I mean, that's their words, not mine. They're working on other projects. So we'll have to wait and see what they come up with next. But, yeah, who knows? I mean, I think whatever their next projects are, that's where we're gonna see that's where we're gonna see any new stuff that they want to bring out. But I don't think Long Dark's gonna get a lot of major changes to the actual game going forward. I think there'll be maybe a zone or two added here or there. There may be another DLC that they make or something down the road, but I don't think the Long Dark itself is going to get a lot of major shake-up changes after Tales and that all ends. So, it's not going to be Long Dark 2. I have a feeling it'll be a different project that will have something to do with Long Dark, but it won't be the Long Dark. I'm thinking they're probably, I would love to see them work on like a seasonal type survival game. Something along the lines of Long Dark, but with seasons. and each season has its own challenges. Like the summer season is super hot, food and water is scarce. You know, maybe have something where there's a spring season, and that would allow you to plant crops and grow them. There's so much stuff they could do. So much. I mean, if they took the Long Dark as the base of a new game, and all the survival stuff that the Long Dark has in it, and probably whatever it is will have multiplayer. I'm saying it now, Naz. I mean, multiplayer is the meta, so whatever they make will probably have multiplayer in it, without a doubt. I don't think we'll see a solo. I mean, it'll be a solo survival as well, but I have a feeling whatever it is will have multiplayer in it. Just because that is kind of the meta of gaming at this point, is having multiplayer. So, would be nice if it takes to the liking of that reality show, those Alaskans living off the land. Yeah, you know, something like that. I mean, like I said, they have a good base for the game already, and I could see them expand on that and make it better. Here, bunny, 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 bunny. Nobody means you any harm. Well, I do, but nobody else means you any harm. What are the chances they throw a curveball and rework the entire Long Dark? Chances are very slim to none. Very slim to none at this point, Naz. I mean, I have a feeling once they wrap the game up more of a permanent fashion, I have a feeling there will be a lot of, and they kind of open it up a little bit. I have a feeling that there will be a lot of modding of the game that occurs. So there will be a lot of mods that happen, and so that will probably open up a whole bunch of new stuff for the game itself. The biggest problem they have with modding this game right now is that every time they put out a major update, it tends to break all the mods that are out there. And so every time an update comes out, all the mods kind of break. So that's the biggest problem they have right now with the game, and trying to mod the game is you don't, it's kind of I mean, you can mod it, but a lot of the mods will break and stuff when the new updates come out. So once the new updates slow down and stop, I have a feeling the modding community will take over and do a lot of modding of the game. And so a lot of stuff you may be wishing for may actually occur. Wishless Strauss still making a Survivor Man episodes. Missed that show. Yeah, it was a good show. More matches! Huzzah! More matches! Give me more! Give me more! All right, let's hope the bedroll's in here. That'd be a really nice treat if it was. We didn't get the bedroll last time on our Ash Canyon start. Let's see if it's in here today. Usually you can see it the moment you get underneath here and you look back there. It's obscured a little bit by the water, but not too much. How's the Stick family? Haven't seen the Stick family in a while. I don't see it back there, unfortunately. I don't think it's back there. Usually I can see it from here if it is. We'll go back there anyway because there's always a cup of coffee back there for us to make us happy. Yeah, bedroll's not back here. Usually the bedroll would be right by the backpack here if it was here, but it's not. It's not. Alright, let's light this fire real quick. Let's get these rabbits harvested up. It's unfortunate they aren't going to do a ton more with the actual game because it has so much potential if they would just listen to some of the recommendations players have. Well, yeah, but you know, Naz, the game has been in development and being made for over a decade now. And at some point, they're wrapping it up and they're just gonna, leave it as it is. And that's their prerogative. It's their game. like I said, the modders will do a lot of stuff with it going on down the road. But, you know, you also have to remember the Long Dark was never supposed to be an open world survival game. The Long Dark was never an open world survival game. The Long Dark was going to be a story-based driven survival game that lasted 5 episodes, and that was it. And when they let people have access to the survival part of it, the game kind of took on a life of its own, and it became more than they had ever thought it would be as far as survival goes. So I applaud them for pivoting and, you know, changing how they approached the game as far as development went, because what we have now is never the intention of the game in the beginning. So what we have now is it far surpasses anything I have a feeling they ever thought this game would be. So I applaud them for that. I applaud them on that much. But yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where it would be nice if they continued to make stuff, and I think they will through DLCs. I think we'll continue to see some DLCs released and some DLCs made that will continue the game and continue the survival aspects of the game. But I don't think it's going to be it's not going to be a massive thing. It's not going to be there's not going to be just ongoing things for all time, I don't think. I mean, I've got lots of great ideas for crafting firearms, for drying, and for curing meats and all that sort of stuff. Let's make a birch bark tea here while we got a moment. Get a little more water going. J-Car with the, what is that, 55 months? Thank you, J-Car, for the 55 months. Thank you, J-Car, for that 55 months right there. Appreciate that very much, my friend. Alright, let's add a little more fire.
Yay, Carve just resubscribed for 55 months.
And then let's get a little more water boiling. We're just gonna sit back here and do this for a minute. There we go. Unbelievably, even after 1,700 hours, I still haven't played the story past the bear encounter, as I just couldn't get past the cave encounter. Yeah, the bear encounter was just, that was a horrible thing. I didn't like the bear encounter either. Bo Wolf, how you doing, buddy? The question is if they have enough employees to progress Long Dark and additionally work on the new games. Yeah, well, and that's the thing, Takeout. Like I said, they're concentrating their efforts right now on the new game. To them, the Long Dark, I have a feeling to them, the Long Dark is kind of finished. It's kind of reached its denouement, and they aren't going to be really progressing the Long Dark any further than it is right now. That's just my thoughts on it. I'm just gonna make some teas up while we're sitting here. So after they wrap up this game, what are your plans or intentions? As are you gonna continue play? Oh, I'll continue playing Long Dark. There's no reason not to play Long Dark. Why would I not? And I don't think. See, the thing is, I think you're misunderstanding what I'm saying about them wrapping it up. They're not going to be releasing a lot of new products or a lot of new stuff. I think they're probably going to do another DLC. That'll probably take them several years to produce and several years to finish. So the Long Dark has a lot of life left in it. I mean, it's still got a lot of life left in it. And I'll continue to play the Long Dark because I love playing the Long Dark. So, yeah, I mean, new DLCs is where it's going to go for Long Dark. They're gonna make some DLCs for the game, and they will continue to make DLCs for the game as long as they can sell them. And that's going to be about all we're going to see. Now, what's going to be in those DLCs? Who knows? I don't know. They may progress a story like Signal Void. They may give us some new zones. They may give us some new mechanics. I don't think it's dead. I don't think they're going to stop making anything for it. But I think it's going to it's going to be a very small team working on it. And it's going to be kind of a back burner type project for them, where they'll release a little bit here, a little bit there. Nothing too huge. They will go ahead and be working mainly on their newer projects, and maybe I'll get involved with that. There's there's something right there. I could get involved with their new project. Maybe help, you know, maybe play test some of it, or maybe if they release it for early access, I'd definitely be into playing their new thing and seeing what it's like, for sure. So that's something I could be doing as well, Naz. So yeah, there's a lot of options. I mean, the Long Dark will be far from dead. Let me put it that way. The Long Dark has a very solid group of enthusiasts about it, and I think it'll be many years before the Long Dark is like a dead game, for sure. There's just too much to it. There's just way too much to the Long Dark for it to just be like a dead game. Oh, I don't think it's gonna die, no. I don't think it's going to. I don't think you have to worry about that. And I'm not gonna stop playing it. I mean, I love the Long Dark. I'm almost at 7,000 hours in the game right now, so I love this game. This game made my channel for me, so you know, and I enjoy a lot of other survival games too, but this is the one that really made my channel when it comes right down to it. My channel would be nothing without this game, so I do have a blue flare, so that's nice. We're actually warm out here right now. What time of day is it? Oh, it is evening. We do have a couple guts on us, so that's gonna cause a little bit of a stink. I think it's a timeless game for future generations. Oh yeah. I mean, the Long Dark has made its mark on the survival thing. Why didn't I go to Ash Canyon? We've already been there. We did Ash Canyon last video. Why would I want to go the same place twice? That'd be boring. Yeah, I already went to Ash Canyon last time. We did that on an Ash Canyon start. I want to do something different with this start. We're gonna go Pleasant Valley, over to Mystery Lake, over to Mountain Town, and Hush River Valley. I got a plan, J-Car. I got a plan, buddy. And if we happen to find a heavy hammer along the way, we'll go do a heavy hammer. We'll go do a Forlorn Muskeg Forge. I never got to visit this place last time. But yeah, we did Ash Canyon last time, so I was like, yeah, it'd just be kind of boring to do it again, you know, if we did it for a second time, you know, second time in a row, it'd be like wash, rinse, and repeat, basically. So this time we're doing something a little different. Now for something completely different. Yeah, with that torch in hand, we're actually warm, believe it or not. Which I think is kind of hilarious. It's kind of hilarious. Nothing in here. There's a wolf right over there. Oh, that's a bear. That's a freaking bear over there. What the hell is the bear doing over there? He's right behind us. He's right there. He's right there. Oh God, he's right there. That's a very big bear butt. That's a bear butt, boys and girls. It's right bear. That's a very big bear butt right there. Well, we might as well eat a little food while he's just walking around. Good Lord. Bear did he go? Wow, the bear puns. The bear puns. I can barely handle it. Alright, he's behind us now, okay. He was drawn all the way over here by our smell.
If I don't rest soon, I'm gonna faint.
We'll lose him, though. We'll outrun him. We got more stamina than he does. And we'll lose him. He'll still follow us because of the smell, but damn. Yeah, well, he walked all the way over here because he smelled us. He smelled our bits and niblets. He was very curious about him. Well, we did have some very smelly bits and niblets on us, so. Wow! Holy mackerel. Yeah, I've never, look at his footprints. He was heading straight towards us, too. He was walking straight over there towards us. He smelled us, and he was like, I want to go eat some Atheenon. Yeah, at first I thought it was a wolf. I thought that was a wolf there. I was like, oh, the wolf got us. The wolf's here. Okay, that's fine. I sort of expected that. But it was like, oh, no, that's a bear. Bear, come on. You know I can't run long distance. Be a pal and slow down. No. He's not a long he's only good in short bursts. He's not a long distance runner. He's good at short sprints. That's what he's good at. He's deadly over short distances. A sure sign that Will needs a bath? Well, he does need a bath, that is for sure. I'm gonna check the burnt out cabin here, and then we're gonna go to the plane. And last time we went to the plane, I think we got donated on everything. I think we found like one item. It was like a book or something. I think we got we got the big donut on everything else there. It feels like a blizzard's coming on, though. It really, truly does. Yeah. I'm gonna get my blue flare out just in case a wolf comes. Because if the wolf smelled us beforehand, he will not disappear until he either finds us or loses us. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Luckily, the Burned Ridge Cave has a bed in it. Although we could hop over to the prepper's hatch and get inside there if we wanted to. Have you ever found anything in the overhead lockers on any difficulty? I can't remember, no. I don't think I have. There's a Polaroid. But I search them anyway. Because maybe one day I'll get lucky. Maybe I'll get lucky one day. So you say I've got a chance. I think on lower difficulties they may have stuff in them. But I've got to look. You know, if I didn't look, then I would just be sad. Wow, we're cold and tired now. We'll risk a little frostbite. I don't want my clothing getting too wet or worn out. towing at me again, game. Come on. Come on. Come on. Game loves to give me the big middle finger here now. I don't know if they lowered the loot here or what it is, but it definitely seems like there's less loot at the. Oh, we got some underwears. Not in great shape, but that's okay. All right, we got one piece of nice loot. We got the underwear. That's good. I like it. On Interloper, there's no plain food now. Interloper has none. Hey, Faith. Hello, hello. I checked three times on Voyager doing cougar kills and nothing at all. Huh. That is very odd. I use the lockers to store the found clothing out of the suitcases. Yeah, well, I've got no found clothing out of suitcases, so I found a pair of thermal underwear. That's my found clothing that I found. Come on, give me one more item. One more item, that's all I asked for. Not a feather, one more item. Hey Camille, how you doing? From which region I get this rifle? Wait, what are you talking about? For what? You can get rifles in several different regions. I'm not sure exactly their spawn points because I usually don't play with I don't play with the guns because I'm on Interloper, so. But which rifle are you speaking of, sir? Devs could nerf this place with the introduction of misery. Yeah, I think they did too. Why am I not wearing my clothing? Because we're gonna go in the cave here and make a fire, and I didn't want my clothing to get broken any more than it already is. My clothing's already not in the greatest of shape, and I'm not gonna get frostbite right away. And hypothermia doesn't increase if you have clothing on or not. It just, your clothing gets wet, and then it starts getting frozen, and then it stops heating you up as much. And we're gonna get inside here and build a fire pretty quick, and then we'll be good to go. On all accounts, and then we'll throw our clothing back on, and we'll be all spiffy dippy doo. I just figured while we were searching that out there, I'd take my clothing off, because I just didn't want the wind to beat it up anymore. See how wet it was getting already? It's already getting super wet. All right, let's make a little fire here for ourselves. Woo! Oh, are you looking for Vaughn's rifle? I think, isn't that in the Carter Hydro Dam or somewhere like that? Yeah, look at that. We're gonna use that fire making book to start a fire with. Because why not? It's outside of the dam. There you go. Is that Vaughn's rifle it's on the road to Pleasant Valley? Okay. Out there in the Winding River? Is that where it is?
Thank goodness for that.
Throw a piece of coal on there. Our two first, some reclaimed wood, and then the rest will be sticks. All right, there we go. Woo! Let's get a little food in us. I'm gonna heat this coffee up real quick. This was a found coffee, so if we drop that, we can put that here. Get the coffee heated up. Let's eat a little bit of food here. We got a few cattails left. Food is gonna be an issue. We got a deer outside that we can harvest up tomorrow. Oh, I do need to drop my guts and hides. There we go. food is going to become a little bit of an issue, but we can get some more rabbits and stuff like that, so I'm not too worried about it. Normally in the cave, we're outside the dam or on the floor where you exit the dam building to Pleasant Valley. Okay. Yeah, I'm not real familiar with those because I don't play with those very often, so for me, that's all kind of foreign territory. All right, we got those drunk down. I'm going to... sleep for an hour. All right, there we go. And now we get that cooking skill up for that. We got some water there that we can drink now. That's beautiful. All right, then we can sleep for 10 hours. You want to always try to sleep for 10 hours if you can. You'll get your maximum health regen over that time, and that's right when you start getting thirsty. So we're just starting to get thirsty at that hour, so perfect time. All right, there we go. We got our rabbit pelts here. All right, Honora, have a great one. We'll see you later on. Take care, Honora. Thank you for coming by, even for a short amount of time today. I really appreciate it. I appreciate all you do. You are awesome and amazing. Thank you so much, Honora, for everything you do. A streamer name called Bashrobe has a good video on all the locations for the rifle variations. Oh, excellent. Do you have, I could probably look it up myself real quick. I could just look up, Bashrobe. Yeah, there we go. I'll get you the video here. Bashrobe. Bashrobe rifle locations. There we go. That was from 1 year ago. So hopefully that one still works today. Here we go. Paste that in. So there is the video that Bashrobe has of all the rifle locations. So go check that video out. Hopefully that will help you with what you're looking for. Hopefully that'll help you with what you're looking for there. I don't know if it will, but hopefully we'll cross our fingers. So where next, Thompson Crossing to Farmhouse? We'll go to the Farmhouse first. What we're going to do, Kenneth, is we're going to make sort of a loop through here. We're going to go down to Skeeter's Ridge. So we'll do Skeeter's Ridge next. Then we'll do the Farmhouse. And then we'll do the barn, Thompson's Crossing. Hit that cave that we found our bedroll in last time. Go to the Pensive Pond, the radio tower, and then get out of the zone. And what we get is what we get. If we get some good stuff, we get some good stuff. If we don't get good stuff, we don't get good stuff. That's just how life goes some days. I'm gonna go ahead. We're gonna go out here and get that deer harvested up real quick, or at least we're gonna try. I'm gonna grab my torches here first. Mainly because this will give us a little bit more food. And we can also grab the hide off of this little bad boy. But we have to have them thawed out to 50% first. Maglins won't work. We can also do up some teas while we're out here, so that's sort of my plan, is we're gonna kind of weave through, get into Mystery Lake, and then we'll kind of do a roundabout on Mystery Lake. Get that zone all kind of looted up, and depending on whether we find the hammer or not, we'll then head to either Forlorn Muskeg for a forge run, or we'll go into Milton and keep searching there. Thoughts on the Stalker game mode? I mean, it's a good game mode, Naz, but they need an official game mode between Stalker and Interloper, in my opinion. I've always said that. I think the jump from Stalker to Interloper is a huge pill to swallow for a lot of people. And so I've always said they needed something between the two to kind of bridge the gap for some people. But at this point, I doubt they're going to do anything. They got the custom game. You can make a custom game, but it'd be nice if they had like an official level between the two. That would be kind of nice. I guess I could be making some water here while I'm doing this. I'm waiting for that to get to 50%. Let's make 3 mushrooms. That'll be 45 minutes. Hey, Silver Aku, how you doing? There we go. Hey, he's got a kilo of meat on him. That's not too bad. But yeah, I mean, Stalker is a good gameplay mode, and most people, I mean, most people stop on either Voyager or Stalker, or they play just a lot of custom stuff. You know, they'll play a lot of custom gameplay modes because they just don't feel comfortable playing the you know, they don't feel comfortable playing Interloper. That was sort of my main frustration. Not frustration. The main thing that I wish they had spent some time doing instead of misery mode is making that level between Stalker and Interloper. I wish, but you know, neither here nor there. I just ripped the meat off barehanded. Yep, I ripped the meat off barehanded, baby. You have to get it under 50% though, and it has to be a ravaged corpse to be able to do it. You can't just do it off any old corpse. It has to be a ravaged corpse to do it. Let's cook another birch bark tea. Eat that meat down. Yum, 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 yum. Make a little more water. Take, oh, wait a second. How much time we got on the fire? Okay, we got 1 hour and 2 minutes. Awesome. Take another gut. Yeah, but any corpse that a wolf kills or is ravaged, you don't need a tool to harvest it. You just need, it needs to be above... It needs to be below 50% frozen, or 50% and below frozen, and you have to have, you know, you have to have your hands ready to go. So harvest that. I do want to check the prepper's cache over here. So I think what we'll do is we'll leave the meats here, or the guts and hides here. I will make a tea that I can travel on, a couple teas, maybe. Hands ready to go. Not like frostbite. No frostbite. No frostbites. You don't want your hands be frostbitten. That's no fun. All right, let's go drop this off. Why was that deer looking like a bear in the harvesting animation? I don't know. I didn't. Oh, because it was up on its shoulder, I think. Yeah, it was harvesting it up on the shoulder. I think that's why. Today's goal is to at least make it to Draft Dodger's cabin by tonight. We have enough supplies to make it there, and to get to Draft Dodgers. I'm just gonna grab that stick there. Now to get over here to the prepper's cache, you just kind of gotta come up here. Slide up this real quick. Let's see. We slide up here. There we go. Slide over the hill like that. Mr. Bear won't come for those guts? No, he won't. I have not got gloves yet. No, I have not got any gloves. So, we are gloveless at the moment. We did find 2 hats. We could make gloves because we do have a sewing kit and we do have some cloth. So, I'm going to kind of hold off, though. I mean, the chances of us getting frostbite out here right now is pretty low. It's not very cold. It actually is only -2 degrees right now. So, I'm going to kind of hold off and see if we can get some actual gloves down at the farmhouse. The farmhouse is renowned for gloves. I just rewound and I think it was a bear during the harvest as well. Oh, well, it might have been. It might have been. There is not a thing down here, although there is a nice bed down here. You can always sleep down here if you need to. If you don't have firewood, like we slept in the Burned Ridge Cave because we had enough firewood. If you didn't have firewood, you can just sleep in here. And we checked this. That's the second prepper cache off the list that did not have the prepper pie recipe in it. The Timberwolf Mountain one didn't. The one in Pleasant Valley did not either. I just got all the way to Desolation Point to the forge and lit the fire, got to 300 degrees, went to craft arrowheads. And for me to remember, I left my heavy hammer in the garage and coast. I have done that so many times, Naz. I have done that so many times myself. You are not alone, my friend. I've done that before too. Got there, got the fire all ready to go, went to forge and went, wait a second, why can't I forge? Look at my inventory and go, oh crap, my heavy hammer's somewhere else. Son of a biscuit. I've done that. Been there, done that. I have a t-shirt that says that on that. I left my hammer in Coastal Highway. Ooh, that would be a great t-shirt idea. Left my hammer in Coastal Highway. All right, new t-shirt idea. New t-shirt idea, my friends. I'm working on the merchandise site right now. We have a little bit of merch up, but not much. It's just some standard merch. But yeah, left my hammer in Coastal Highway. That's a great idea for a t-shirt. This big picture of a long dark hammer on it with a little quote saying, "I left my hammer in Coastal Highway." Where are you going, buddy? What are you doing? Nope, he's walking now. We're gonna get inside here. I could have grabbed stuff up there, but we would be risking having him eat us. Let's come in here and do our little thing real quick. Check it out. Check it out. I'm not ready to face him yet. Nothing down here. Come on, give me some socks. Give me some socks in the dryer, baby. No. How about an Atheenon wanted poster for Wolf Assault? That is a very interesting. I have a. Let's see. Right now, I have a. Let's see. It's all good. It's all gonna be okay. That's one. A misery mug, a misery Monday mug, or a misery mode mug. One of those two. Something for misery mode. But yeah, an Ath wanted poster. Have you seen this man? Your merch hat will be perfect for the winter. Hey, yeah, they are very comfortable too. I actually have a variant of that. Let's see, where is mine? There we go. I have a variant of that right here. This was an old school one from the old merchandise site that I used to go through. But it's the one there on the site now is pretty similar. It just doesn't have a little poof ball on the top, which makes me sad. Because I like the poof balls. I like a little poof ball. But yes, I am gonna be working on the merchandise. I know I don't sell a ton of merchandise, but I know there's people who've asked for it, and I'm trying to be a better streamer. I know I've been doing this 8 years now, almost 8 years. It'll be 8 years in September. Let's put it that way. And I still haven't got everything down. I'm still just a poor schlub who just kind of does everything on the fly. But hey, that's what we do. That's how I roll. I didn't realize how much Stalker was a looting simulator until I got well fed. Moose hide satchel, technical backpack, and now I can carry 100 kilos, 100 pounds or 45 kilos. Yeah. Oh yeah. There's so much loot on Stalker. So much loot. Well, the cool thing I like about the new merchandise site is that the mugs can come in 3 different sizes. You could have a 11, 15, and a 20-ounce mug available, which is kind of cool because the old one was just a smaller mug, and it always bothered me because I like larger mugs myself. I like at least a 15 to 20 ounce mug. Some people like little 11-ounce mugs, but for me, I like the larger size mug. I don't know. That may just be a me thing, but I love me a larger size mug. They make me happy. Too much loot in Stalker, if you ask me. Well, you know, the Stalker is basically a harder version of Voyager. There's more wolves. There's you know, they're more nasty. They smell you from a further distance away. It's just a more difficult version of Voyager. So, loot wise, it's pretty much exactly the same. Pretty much exactly the same. So, not a lot of difference as far as that goes. Hello, Stump. Would you like to give me your mushrooms today?
Too heavy.
I need all your mushrooms. Yum, 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 yum. Lots of yummy teas. There's one nice thing about this start in this, you know, starting in Timberwolf Mountain is being able to jump down here into Pleasant Valley. There's tons of mushrooms, tons of sticks. There's lots of, I mean, Pleasant Valley is very underrated, I think. It gets a bad rap. Everybody's like, oh, it's got too many storms and stuff. And yeah, it does have its fair share of blizzards and things like that. But Pleasant Valley overall is a really nice zone. Really, really nice zone. Used to be able to build a fire right in here. Kind of annoys me that you can't anymore. Could do a Maglens fire, but we already have the torch lit, so let's do that. The Stump. Who stole my socks? Oh, it's Atheenon. Small but not inferior add to the game. What's your opinion on insulated flasks? I think they need to eventually be repairable, but they start out in pretty good condition anyway, so it's going to take a long time before they wear down. But the flasks are nice. I'll be honest, I mainly use them as storage vessels. I don't really use them for the purpose they were actually made for. But I know for like some of the really hardcore Long Dark streamers who really like playing on like no one gets out alive and stuff, they use flasks all the time for stuff. They use the flasks over and over again for lots and lots of things.
I need to drop something.
Missed him. Got him. Yeah, the problem with the flask and doing that, Chaos Bite, is that it has multiple drinks in it, and I think that's what holds them back from doing that, to be honest. The sound is low. I can turn it up a little bit. Sound on the game, or the sound on me, or the sound just overall. Because I can turn all those up if you need me to. Let's just go inside real quick. Which one's low, my friend? I can fix things. I messed around with my volumes the other day, so that could be one of the reasons. Do you need me up or the game up, Clay? Watching and sound is overall pretty low overall. Okay, all right. Well, we can fix that a little bit. We can fix that. We can push the sound up just a little bit. Is that a little bit better? Oh, I almost walked into the fire. That would have been horrible. That would have been horrifying. Well, I mean, if it's a little low, we'll game is a tiny bit low. Okay. Well, you just let me know, Clay. I turned up me and the game a little bit, so you let me know if that's kind of fitting in a little bit better. Well, and Marley, you could have your volume turned up too, so you know you may need to turn it down now, which is always an option as well. So You could have it turned up because I am low, and so you turn the volume up to be able to hear properly, you know? Hey, I'm always, you know, I'm not, Clay, I am the last person who is a technical expert on anything. Hey, sorry I'm late. I started playing this morning. I just realized it's been 5 hours. 5 hours later. Yes, 5 hours passes by really quick. Not a lot of meat on these guys. Hello, Cindy. How you doing? Hello, hello. We'll eat that up as well. Let's take his hide while we're sitting here doing this. But no, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. We got Long Dark. We got a Timberwolf Mountain start. We kind of looted there a little bit and ditched out because we didn't get a bedroll. We didn't get a hacksaw. We got none of the stuff that I really wanted to see in that zone. So it was like kind of like, okay, we just need to get the frick out of this zone and leave. So we did that really quick, and then we came down here into Pleasant Valley. And so far, we're just kind of rummaging around Pleasant Valley, doing our things and stuff. Gonna drink that tea, get a little water, get some food. We'll drink it down to a little bitty bite right there. That's perfect. Let's get another mushroom tea going. Let's prepare up another mushroom. And then this afternoon, we're going to be starting up a brand new 7 Days to Die on a custom map. Brand new custom map. We're calling it the Winter Wonderland map because although there is a forest, wasteland, desert, and burnt biome on the map is 70+% frozen wasteland. So it's going to be 70% all in the winter biome. So that's going to be, I think that's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it. And we're going to be playing on insane difficulty too. And we're going to be playing on insane difficulty as well. So, and I've never played on insane difficulty before. So this should be a interesting experiment, to say the least. Let's add a stick. 2 sticks, grab a torch. Get our rabbits. We'll harvest these up inside and drop their hides and guts and stuff. Wish he'd send you some moolah. Well, that's how he has moolah, is he doesn't just send people moolah. he has moolah because he makes a lot of moolah off of his videos. And then he gives away a small portion of that moolah to make more videos that make him more money. It's all one giant cycle. It's the circle of life. All right, we didn't search up in here yet, so let's search up in here. See if we got anything. My phone was screen recording for about 5 minutes. Oh, really? Nothing behind the chair. Just found a heavy hammer in the Hibernia processing plant. Wow, nice. That is a super, super duper rare find. Now, was that on Interloper or Stalker or? Because that is a rare find on Interloper if you found it there. Boop-a-doo, ba-doop-a-doo. Let's harvest that gut up. Now, usually I don't harvest rabbits this early, to be honest. I really, truly don't. You're on Stalker. Okay, nice. Very nice. Yeah, let's go ahead and drink down another large tea real quick. Do we have any other heavy teas? Yes, we do. Oh, that one's actually hot still. Interesting. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and harvest this other rabbit up. We're almost tuckered out, though. Let's harvest Mr. Rabbity Boo. This is the thing I was talking about. You notice how we're kind of maintaining our calories? We aren't really gaining any calories, though. It's taking us just as much calories to rip these rabbits apart as we got out of the meat that we got from them. Let's eat the candy bar. We got one last rabbit to harvest here. But this will give us a chance to get a rabbit skin gloves early because we have no gloves right now at all. So...
lay down and have a little sleep right here.
Yeah, I know you do, but hey, that's life. Okay. All right. We'll lay down and have a little sleep right here. Let's eat some foods. Should we risk the sardines? I'm almost considering risking the sardines. We could get food poisoning, but we're gonna sleep 10 hours anyway, and we have full health. That's the thing is right now there's no downside to eating the sardines. There's no downside, because see, right now, we have full health. Well, we're almost at full health. We can eat the sardines. If we get food poisoning, we choke down a tea, we drink a birch bark tea, and that gets us all our health back. So now is the perfect time to do it, because we are full health. So if we get it, we get it. We didn't get it, so good to go. Good to go. Sending tons of good vibes. Atheenon. Flood has me working my butt off. Dude, I'm so sorry about the flooding, man. That sucks so bad. Oh, man. Well, our thoughts and prayers are with you, Silver Aku. Be safe out there, buddy. Be safe, okay? I know you may be like, yeah, it's just a flood, but be safe, bro. I mean, that people have died in that sort of stuff before, so be safe, buddy. Grab a little cloth while we're here. Might as well take it all. We need it. Many cars are underwater. Now, I do have one piece of clothing I do want to repair, and that's my toque. And I want to repair that underwear as well. There's the toque. And the undies. There we go. Let's get the undies one more time if we can. And let's repair up that little sweatshirt we got. There we go. Okay. Now we got a 10-degree warmth bonus. That's awesome. All right, let's take another curtain. We need to send our floods up to you, Cindy, to put the fires out. Excuse me. Meanwhile, here in Oregon, today we're looking at a high of 76 degrees, and it's slightly cloudy. Here I am flaunting my nice Oregon weather. Flaunting my nice Oregon weather in front of you. It's like, I've got good weather here in Oregon. I don't know why you're having so many problems. All right, we do need to make a bandage. Let's do that real quick. We need to at least have 2 bandages on us. Now, we're going to have a bunch of stink going down here, so that's going to be a problem. Let's go ahead and get filled up. We aren't going to starve ourselves, so we might as well eat all the cattails. It's just less weight we're carrying around with us. 95 degrees here for the next few days. 76 over in Ohio. All my windows are open with a gentle breeze flowing through the house. I'm with you, Ath. Yeah, Zylock, we're right there, baby. We're right there, my friend. It's good. It's actually, I mean, this is my kind of weather. I love this kind of weather. Actually, that makes me think. I'm gonna open up my screen door here. Hold on. Oh yeah, it's nice out there today. Heck yeah. Open up the screen door, get some fresh air in the house. Get the house aired out. Starting to smell like it's starting to smell like boy funk in here, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You get that boy funk smell in the house. All right, let's get a little water in our belly. And then we're going to light a torch because we are going to be in danger. We have a bunch of stink lines on us. Yeah, we got 3 stink lines on us right now, so we're going to be drawing animals from all over the place. We just reached a record of 78 consecutive days in triple digits and no reprieve in sight. Today's a high of 103. Where are you at? Where are you at, Jacques Cole? If you don't mind me asking. Where are you at? Are you in Death Valley? Are you in Death Valley, my friend? Are you in the Sahara Desert? Are you down in, like, Texas or Arizona, or... oh, Phoenix, Arizona. See, I had it. I had the right of it there. Excuse me, I didn't want to throw that. Come on, give me a birch bark here. Is there a birch bark here? We were at Draft Dodgers, yes. We were at Draft Dodgers. We spawned in Timberwolf Mountain and we came over to Draft Dodgers cabin. There's Wolfie Boy again. Go away, Wolfie Boy. I don't like you. There we go. We'll drop all the decoys. We're gonna build a fire here too. Did you hear the bear? No, that was a deer. That was a deer, Marley. Yes, the deer sounds a lot like the bear. I know. The deer sounds a lot like the bear. All right, Tegeta, have a good one. We'll see you later. Thanks for coming by. Bye-bye, Tegeta. Okay, let's put a coal on there. A couple cedar on there. Gotta wait for that to sort of yeah, it was the deer. It was the crazy deer who likes to, the crazy deer who thinks thinks she's a bear. I guess I could have water going here. I do need water. Another feather. Get some water going there. Mainly I'm doing this to get all the cattails, but I also wanted to get that deer. That'll be a second deer for us, which will be fantastic. Be fantastic to get another deer. It's at 83% right now. Let's see what we can prepare up here. We got another birch bark to prepare. That's awesome. We've got another two rose hips to prepare. We'll get those prepared up too. That gets the deer to 50% as well. Excellent. Let's just go ahead and do a little more water. Take us 1.1 kilos of meat. Yum yum. This will get us fed for a little while.
If I can drop any of this gear.
Ah, we just got the well-fed bonus. Look at that. Day 3 and we're well-fed, my friends. Oh, now we can see all around us, too. That's pretty awesome. All right, let's get that on there, and let's get the water going, and then let's take the deer's hide. Surprise bear attack ended my 20-day interloper today. Oh no! What does prepared birch bark do? The prepared birch bark, no strings, you can make into birch bark tea. And a birch bark tea, when drank, a birch bark tea will give you back 6% health over a 2-hour period. So it's very nice. It's very nice. And they stack as well. So if you can drink multiples of them, you'll gain back, you know, over what, you know, if you drink 2 birch bark teas over 4 hours, you'll get 12% back. If you drink 3 birch bark teas over 6 hours, you'll get 18% back. 18 health back, I should say, not percent. So it's very nice. In my current run, I just came through the cave system from Coastal Highway to Pleasant Valley, picked up over 60 pieces of coal. I'd forgotten how much coal was in one cave. Yeah. Coastal Highway to Pleasant Valley has probably the most coal per cave of any. All right, let's go. Time to move along, friends. Time to move along. I feel the wind. I smell it in the air. I feel it in the breeze. We got 3 stank lines on us, so this should be interesting. We're headed to the farmhouse, my friends. Headed to the farmhouse. Where all our dreams will come true. Or our dreams could end in the farmhouse. The plan is, though, to make a loop. We're going to get the farmhouse, a little barn out in front of the farmhouse, and then we're going to go to the barn, and then we're going to go to Thompson's Crossing, and we're going to circle around to the cave, Pensive Pond, up to the Signal Hill, and then we'll get the heck out of this zone. I'm hoping at one of those locations to find a hacksaw. Because that would be supery dupery nice. But yeah, you know, Mr. Man, surprise bears, they've got us all at one point or the other. We've all been hit by surprise bears. It's just an inevitability that happens in Long Dark. We're all gonna get hit by them. Sometimes you'll survive. Most of the time you don't. But sometimes you'll survive. And live to tell the tale. And sometimes you'll die and you'll tell the tale. And we'll all be like, yep, been there, done that. Check this out real quick. Nothing over here. Okay, let's get inside. I can't believe we made it all the way over here with 3 stink lines and attracted no wolves. That's crazy. Crazy, I tell you. Okay. I surprised the moose the other day. He was perturbed. Yes, they do get perturbed when they get surprised. Alright, I'm just gonna quick drop these. We'll sort them out. No. We'll sort them out later. Alright, let's take a little search around here. Get a better torch out. Is that some flour I see there? Yes, it is. Oh, baby, we got the flour. We got the flour, Anything behind here? Oh, some more murder fish. At 26%. We'll give that a try tonight. We're at full health, so who cares? We'll try some murder fish before we go to sleep. Alright, no can opener there. Let's look around here for the can opener a little bit. I found it on the stove last time, which... Oh, there's some cooking oil. Nice. Found it on the stove last time, which was kind of a... Huh, I've never seen it there before. He bugged and attacked me 2 times, no pause. Yeah. I think you attracted him too early. They were basically... And they are basically following my shadow. Oh, yeah, they probably were trying to get to me. And they were... Because when wolves smell you but don't see you, they head to where you were. And we were moving so quickly that the wolves had no chance to catch up with us. There's some more water for us. That's beautiful.
Too much stuff to carry.
Not too much stuff to carry, you big baby. Now when we go back in here and we drop off our 12-seater and our 7 coal and our 43 sticks. There we go. That's why you had too much to carry. And then we're going to cook up some stuff on the stove here at some point. So let's leave that here and there. Do we have a skillet up on top of anything? I don't see a skillet up there. I don't see a skillet there either. Sometimes they put skillets way up on top of the shelves, so you kind of have to look up there and see if you got one. We got a ragged sports vest. Okay, we'll wear that. It's better than nothing. We got another sewing kit here. That's kind of nice. Oh, we got a wind. Well, oh, we got gloves. They're crappy gloves, but they prevent frostbite. So who cares? Let's go ahead and get another torch out so we can look around. But how you doing, Ratcha? I'm glad to see you here today. I hope you're having a fantabulous day. We got some maple syrup. We can make pancakes, baby. Where is my can opener? I should have a can opener in here, and I don't have one, and it makes me sad. It makes me sad. I mean, they have gotten better at hiding stuff, so that wouldn't surprise me. I don't see a skillet anywhere around here, to be honest. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get a skillet in here, which makes me sad because I want to make pancakes. Chances are we'll get a skillet over at the Thompson's Crossing, though. Thompson's Crossing will probably have a skillet for us. Let's drink a little bit of that water. Ooh, there's a soda right there. Soda! Somebody soda. If you could create a new zone in Long Dark, what would it look like? I would like a zone, Bullwolf. I would like a zone much like Hush River Valley, but with more house remnants. Maybe like a burned down town or something, like Burn Town, where the zone has a lot of buildings, but like 98% of them are all burned down and ruined, and you can't go in them. Maybe 1 or 2 will have a stove here or there. Sort of a remnant town. I think that'd be really cool. And then have like a wildlife area nearby it. Mountain Town has a lot of buildings you can go into, though. That's the thing. Mountain Town has a lot of stuff. I would want something on the scale of like a Hush River Valley, maybe with more building POIs or something, just like remnant buildings. Nothing you can go into. That's what I wanted for Forsaken Airfield. I think Forsaken Airfield could have been a great zone if they added way more like little busted down buildings, crashed planes, places you could go, but there's not really anything. You know, there's something, maybe a backpack or a dead body that could have a piece of loot, but probably doesn't have a piece of loot. Can opener in the open cabinet far right of the kitchen. Aha! Look at you, Bullwolf. You get the special sticker prize of the day. You get the big smiley. You get the big smiley face prize of the day. I had a refreshing day today. I had a 3-hour walk, nice weather, I'm really good now. That's awesome. Glad you had a good day, Ratchet. We got our can opener. Thank you, Bullwolf. You had the sharp eye there. I went right by it 4 or 5 times. Didn't even see it. They should add a little town in Forsaken Airfield. I think they should add a little, like, a something out there. Maybe even just some more cabins or something. I don't know. Forsaken Airfield just feels very Forsaken to me. Which, I mean, it is Forsaken Airfield, but it just feels very empty and non-exciting. Non-fun. Neither fun nor funny. Alright, let's get a little fire started here. There we go. The main POI in Forsaken Airfield is Navigation Rock in the middle of the lake that you use to navigate back to safety in a blizzard. There you go. Forsaken Airfield is, it's an okay zone, it's just very vacant of anything you want to go there for. Like I said earlier earlier on, Forsaken Airfield is mainly built for the story mode, and it's not really built for long-term exploration or anything. That's the problem with Forsaken Airfield, is there's not a lot of good long-term exploration there. Which kind of makes me sad, because it'd be a great zone for some long-term exploration if you could get it. Gotta love the 6-burner stove. Oh, heck yeah. Oh, heck yeah. And we're gonna break down, we're gonna get a couple of these cans here if we can. If we can. That way we can make up some teas here and get some teas going. I'd like to get cooking too before we leave this joint. There we go. Cooking 2. Cooking 2 and yum-yums. I don't think that used up the can. Oh, it did use the can up. Nice. There we go. Rear up another mushroom. But yeah, I get that, Marley, but you'd think that there'd be, like, some more... I would have liked it if there were, like, more crashed planes and stuff in the zone. That would be kind of cool. Let's get a little water going back here. There we go. We haven't even gone down to the basement yet. We should go down to the basement. I guess we can do the basement tomorrow. We can just get lots of water going right now. I once had a dream about a different kind of long dark. It was a nutty dream, yet it included a cable car quest. Cable car is kind of cool. That sounds kind of neat. Something you'd have to crank to get across. I mean, they could do something like that. Hey, Gary, how you doing? Get some more water going there. Another mushroom tea there. Yeah, we're cooking up all the mushrooms tonight. We're almost exhausted though, so we'll have to call it here in a minute. Still got 2 hours on the fire though. Ugh. My nose is itching like crazy today. I don't know why. I need to go get a tissue. I need to go get a tissue. I'll be right back. I need a tissue. Tissues, where are you? Oh. Good Lord. Oh. Whew. I hate it when you just have a non-stop runny nose. Alright, so that is done. Okay, so that is done there. Hey, Sylvan! Thank you so much for the 5-month resub.
Doing well, Atheenon.
I am doing well. Thank you so much for that 5-month resub. I really appreciate that very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you're doing well as well. Well as well? I hope you are also doing well. I think that may be more proper. Hope you are also doing well. 8 minutes till boil. We'll take that off. How much water do we have? We have 5 liters of water. We're fine on water, but you know what? We'll get more water. Because more water is always good. More water. We'll get all the rest of the mushrooms done up. I mean, we had like 22 mushrooms, so why not? We are getting a little tired, but that's okay. Everything's going to be fine. I just remember I had to find special tools scattered in a new region, repair the cable car at the station, avoid black bears and evil hunters, end up falling down a cliff. That doesn't sound like fun. Alright, so I need one of these cans. I don't think I have any more mushrooms I can prepare. No, I don't. So we'll get one more old man beard wound while we're getting that cooked up back there. Grab the cooking pot. Get some new torches. We did find driving gloves here, so that's always a bonus. Alright, and then we're gonna truck it upstairs, get some sleep. Tomorrow we'll go down and look in the basement, because there will be stuff down there that we can loot. But for tonight, we sleep. Drink some of our agua. I better catch it. Ba-dum-bum. Or as Sheldon would say, bazinga. You better catch it, bazinga. That does not sound good outside. I'll drink about half, then we'll drink a couple of our teas. So we got quite a few heavy teas now. Drink those down to little bitty bites. Now I'll get us some of our food back. There we go. All right, let's travel down into the basement and see what we got. I do probably need to grab, I'll probably grab a little more cloth too. Lots of cloth windows here. We got the guts curing, got the deer hides curing. That's gonna drive me nuts if I look at that again. Last night it was dark, so I didn't have to look at it, so I didn't care. Today I care a little bit, so. I actually got a mag lens on day 1, Phobic. We found the mag lens in underneath the bed in the Mountaineer's hut. So we already got a mag lens secured. Yep. Which was super awesome to get one that early. All right, let's go down here. But we could find another one down here, I suppose, so. There used to be a toolbox always down here, but I haven't, oh, there's a pry bar. But I haven't found a toolbox down here in a long time. We did get the pry bar, though, so that's cool. Goodbye, everyone. Bullwolf, have a great one. You're going to head out for dinner, Shirley? All right, have a great rest of your day, my friend. Have a good dinner. Have an enjoyable time with whoever, you know, or whatever you're doing. Whoever you may be going with, or whatever time you're going to have. Have a good one. Nothing in there. There's a hunting book. Of course, because we found a pry bar, neither of those are locked. Of course they aren't. If we hadn't found a pry bar, they would have both been locked. Because that's just how the game rolls. Not seeing anything there, alright. You know, you used to get socks and stuff out of these. Okay, we got a hoodie. Not very good. Kinda sucks. Couple carrots. Got a couple carrots and a couple taters. What's the note on the wall? Which wall? The little light switch there? The note on the wall. I don't see a note on the wall. There's a light switch on the wall. Oh, don't worry about it. No. I was thinking maybe I missed something. I honestly, Zylog, I thought maybe I'd always come in here and missed something. And I was like, ooh, is there something I missed? Nice!
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
Now, I might actually, I was thinking of doing the loop where we don't come back here again, but I'm almost thinking of doing the loop and then coming back here to pick up all these hides and guts. It would mean that we would travel a little less dangerously. I will leave like 7 of those here, and let's leave the hunting book and that book and that book here. We'll leave some of these books here as well. Yeah, without the stank. Yeah, exactly. We'd travel without the stank, and then we could always come back here and grab all this when it's cured, and then get out of here. And then let's see, what do we want to leave in here? I'll leave a few books in here. Radial menu that, and that. Get rid of these extra medicines that we don't need. But yeah, I think traveling without the stank is probably a good idea for us. We'll rip those apart in the future. Everything else I kind of want on me at this point. I got all these to rip apart, but I'd rather get to the, actually, let's leave, this doesn't weigh much, but let's just leave the feathers here. And that old man beard. Yeah, I can use the crafting bench here, too, yeah. When we come back, we could just use the crafting bench here. That's a weird snowfall pattern. It's kind of foggy snow. Kind of a foggy snowfall. Not complaining about it, just saying it's kind of a foggy snowfall. We got 7 torches on us right now, which is good. Need to get some cave time for the cabin fever, though. Yeah, we do need to do that. A wet snowfall must be a warm day, exactly. I mean, it's only negative 17 out with our stuff on. It's negative 20, it's negative 30 out right now, so it's not too bad. Hey, he's got some pills by him. He was taking some painkillers when he passed away. He was like, the pain is too much for me. There's some deer off that direction. Am I sure he's dead? I'm positive he's dead. I'm pretty sure he's dead. So we'll check the barn, then we'll go check the tractor and that stuff by the barn, and then we'll go into the birch forest for just a hot second and grab some birch bark, because there's plenty of birch bark over there. We'll also check the outbuildings here by the barn, because these can have supplies in them too. So we'll check those first, then we'll go into the barn. Gonna save my sprint in case we need it. Unfortunately, most of our torches suck ass right now. Hopefully the bear won't be in the birch forest. He'll probably be there, but, you know. This barn over, this outbuilding over here is the one that usually has loot in it. If there's anything. Sticks! I like sticks. A can of spray paint. Thanks, game. Thanks, game. That's exactly what I wanted, was a can of spray paint.
Damn. Freezing.
Yeah, we probably need to start a fire in here and grab some actual decent torches out of it. Because all of our torches just suck. I'm gonna check these little tractors here. Also gonna check on this. They've been leaving tools near the flatbeds recently, so sometimes we'll get a candy bar on the floorboards in one of these things, but it's a very rare occurrence. Nope, no candy bar. Most importantly, by going to the barn here, we're gonna get a stem. That's the most important thing that we're gonna get. It's at 8%, so we'll get 2 starts on this fire if it fails. But we are using a book, so we have a little higher chance. Did you check the little hut behind the hill at the farmhouse already? No, not yet. All right. Let's get a piece of coal on there. Get a cedar firewood on there. What little hill are you talking about? The little hut behind the hill. I'm not sure which one you're talking about. Alright, there's a better torch that we just found on the ground. I don't know which one you're talking about. Honestly, I don't. I would not lie to you. Oh, are you talking about the 2 broken buildings that are over there on the way to the 3 Strikes homestead? Heavy hammer, baby. Oh yeah, look at that. All right, Mr. Man, I hope you have a great rest of your night, my friend. Are you talking about those little broken down buildings that are on the way to the 3 Strikes homestead? Sort of over there towards where the bear is? Are those the ones you're talking about? Because there's like 2 huts over there. One of them usually has a deer body, and the other one doesn't. Stem. Dusting sulfur. I found stuff at that one as well. Sometimes there'll be a hat, something like that. Not those 2. Did we just get a Mackinac jacket? Yes, we did. We just got a Mackinac jacket. I got... Oh, wow. Is that actually a... Wait a second. Oh, just got the gun. There's no flare shells. The game is the ultimate troll. It's like, here, have a flare gun. Oh, you wanted shells for the flare gun? And we just got it. We just got an arrow shaft. You want shells for the flare gun? You greedy bastard. Why would you think I'd give you shells for the flare gun? Well, there's two huts. They're far apart from each other. There's one hut, and then there's another hut on down closer to the Three Strikes homestead. That's the one I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of the one that's closer to the, let's eat that. Hey, Jimmy, how you doing? We can always go check over there, for sure. For shizzle. Let's drop that. Drop that. Let's cook both these taters up. Potatoes. Shells in the lower ravine? I wish. I wish there were. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. Just to save ourselves that time. Okay, so there's our save. Alright, so let's get on our mapping run. We're gonna load into our mapping run real quick. Okay. So, DSP. Looking on the map here for Pleasant Valley. Bam, 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 bam. There we go. Are you talking about... There's these two huts. There's this hut here. So there's the barn. No, no, here it is. Here we are. There's the farmhouse. Are you talking about this hut over here? Talking about this little outbuilding over here. There's another one actually over here as well, but it didn't map. So are you talking about this hut that's right over here? Is that the one you're talking about? I think that's the one you're talking about. It's sort of on the way to the Three Strikes homestead, which is over here. It's away from the road, basically. It's sort of over where the bear kind of goes. Yes, Jimmy. I'm gonna be away this weekend, so I want to do it next week. I want to do it. Oh shoot! I quit out the entire game. I want to do it next week, Jimmy. So yeah, I want to do that next week, just because I'm gone Friday, Saturday, and Sunday this week, and I want to sort of make it a week long thing where people can get in on it all week. So we're gonna set that up for next Monday. All right, let's get back in. Let's load into our ready to go number 2. Actually, we can rename this to Timberwolf Mountain Start. There we go. There we go.
Something's gotta go.
Okay, yeah, I know exactly which one you're talking about now. We will definitely head over there. Let's grab our baked potatoes. Yum, yum. But yes, next Monday, Jimmy, we'll do that. I'm going to message you, Jimmy, probably tomorrow, or maybe later today, and that way we can chat. I'll sort of. I got an idea in mind on how we'll do this whole thing. So, is that the only mushroom I have? It is the only mushroom I have. Drink that down and get warmed up. There we go. We'll take that one. We'll grab those. We'll get some torches out of the fire. Yeah, I wanted to do it this week, but with me being out of town Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, it just didn't seem to make sense. Let's put it that way. Now, I've heard rumors of tools over here. I've never found any myself. But we'll see. I heard a rumor there can be tools inside that little tractor over there. I don't know. We'll see. I have vaccination 10 hours and it's late. I woke up at such a terrible time, so I may as well just stay up and go sleep after. There you go. Oh, potato boiled in toilet water is best potato. It is. I totally agree with you, Zylock. Potato boiled in toilet water is the best potato that's out there. And there is the hacksaw, boys and girls. We did get the hacksaw here. So it paid off. We got the hacksaw. Hacksaw has been found. I've been told many times to check there. We got it. We got the hacksaw, my friends. Very, very stinking cool. Very stinking cool. That's points going out on the Twitch side for the hacksaw find. Now we just got to keep our eyes out for the bear. We got to listen for him. I hear rabbits. I'm looking for birch bark. There's usually a lot more out here. I see one over here. Okay, I see a couple. Okay. This birch forest is very dangerous. It has a payoff, but it is a very dangerous place to be. Or it can be a very dangerous place to be. We'll check down here on the body. Grab his feathers. See if he's got anything on him. Yeah, now we just got to get birch and maple squared away and we'll be good. We got the heavy hammer, we got the hacksaw. All we need is a bedroll now. Now we just need a bedroll and we'll be good. Wow, oh my god, there was some good boots. They're a little bit worse than what I have right now, so we'll hold off on those at the moment. Is this a new run? Yeah, we started in Timberwolf Mountain. We came down here into Pleasant Valley, and we're making the Pleasant Valley loop right now, which consists of going from the farmhouse to the barn, to Thompson's Crossing, to Pensive Pond and the cave up above Pensive Pond, back to the farmhouse to gather our cured guts and hides, which will be there. We might just make up some rabbit skin gloves while we're there, too. And then move on to Signal Hill, and from there into Mystery Lake. How many stones do I have right now? I've got 2. Let's grab a couple more stones just to have them.
Just need to close my eyes.
No, you don't. You're fine. You're fine, buddy. At this point, it's Thompson's Crossing or bust. Assuming the bear doesn't gank Atheenon out of the blue, nah, he won't get me. I'm more concerned about the moose. I haven't seen any moose sign though, so I'm assuming the moose is probably going to spawn over at Pensive Pond. I don't see any trees here marked with moose sign, so I'm assuming the moose will be over there, but you never know. I just want to ask you a few things too in Discord to be sure. I'll be in touch about it later. Yeah, totally. Totally, man. Jimmy will definitely communicate on Discord. I'll message you after stream today and get that ball rolling. Yeah. Signal Hill always matches, or sometimes a flare instead. The flare is always there, Ari. It always has a flare at Signal Hill. So if you don't find matches anywhere else, the flare is always going to be there at Signal Hill. I have never had a run that I have not found a flare at Signal Hill. So yeah, the flare's always up there. It's usually in the very back room, but sometimes they'll put it in the room with the bed. But yeah. How do you get rid of the seaweeds growing near rivers? Very easily. I'll show you. If you go into your options, if you go into, nope, not accessibility, display, there's a, nope, is it display? No, is it quality? There we go. Terrain details density. If you turn that up, that turns on all the stuff. If you don't like that, because my eyes, I cannot discern anything with that, you can turn it all the way down. And it gets rid of it all. So that's how you get rid of it. I never play with it on. My eyes cannot... I cannot see anything but I can't see the trees. I can't see the forest. No, I can't see the trees. All I see is the forest when that's on. That's all I see is the forest. I can't see any trees. Wait. It's your own personal playstyle, whatever you want to do. It's your game. You can change it however you want. I've never played with it on. I tried playing with it on, and it just frustrated me, and it wasn't any fun. So I was like, nope, I'm just not going to use it. I'm just going to turn that off and live without. So I just don't like the density. I usually turn down density of clutter on any game I play, because I just, for whatever reason, visually, I can't take it all in. I have all my settings in max just because I never knew it could be altered just like that. Oh yeah, that's one thing you can alter, and I usually choose to, I have it set, and once you set it, it's just like the auto walk thing, Jimmy. Once you set it on your file, it'll always be set on all of your files that way. It's like an overarching setting that affects your entire game. Yeah, you are, but you know what? We're gonna drink a coffee that we have, because why not? Yeah, I mean, I prefer it because it makes it easier for me to see things on the ground. And I have a hard time visually seeing stuff anyway. If there's too much stuff going on, that's why, like, subsistence, I've tried to play subsistence, and all I see is just vegetation everywhere. Other people are like, oh, you just passed by something. I'm like, I'm looking right at it, and I'm like, I just don't see it. Because there's just so much density in that game. And so for me, that I just can't play it because I can't fine-tune the density of stuff. Hey, Neck Ripper, doing pretty good, man. Doing pretty good. Hey, you know, Jimmy, no need to feel stupid, man. There's lots of stuff about this game, that lots of little things that you can always discover. I'm finding new stuff all the time. I'm finding new stuff all the time. Jimmy, you should know by watching me, I would never change a game file in the long dark. I wouldn't know how to in the beginning. I wouldn't know how to if I wanted to. Me change game files? You got a great sense of humor, man. You got a great sense of humor, buddy. Me change a game file? Yeah, that's not happening. But Neck Ripper, I'm doing good today. Good to see you over on the YouTube side. I hope you're having a great day. We started in Timberwolf Mountain. We made our way quickly into Pleasant Valley because we didn't find a bedroll. We didn't find a hatchet or a hacksaw, I mean, or anything meaningful in Timberwolf Mountain. And I really didn't want to go back to Ash Canyon again because we did an Ash Canyon start last week. I didn't really want to rehash Ash Canyon. I wanted to kind of move to different locale. So we're gonna do Pleasant Valley, which is a little bit of a repeat, but then we're gonna go into Mystery Lake, and we're gonna go through Mystery Lake, see what we find, and then we're probably gonna move to Forlorn Muskeg for a forge run because we did find a hacksaw and a heavy hammer. So, oh, I'm not roasting you, Jimmy. I'm roasting myself, man. Me change game files. That is the best joke ever. Because I would never be able to do that, ever. That is not me at all. Is Anora here? No, Nora was here a little bit ago, but she took off. She's usually not available on Mondays. Mondays is her day that she has other things she does, real life things. Instead of stream sitting. She's got real life stuff going on. I know. She's got a real life. I know. Isn't that crazy? I told her she couldn't do that, but she ignored me. She did it anyway. Sticks! I love sticks. I love them, love them, love them. I know. People have jobs. Who knew? Who knew? Who knew? I'm gonna loot the church just because we're right here and I don't want to come back to it tomorrow. And we'll get a little warmed up in here, too.
Have to drop some gear.
Nah, we ain't dropping nothing. Hey, another soda. Let's grab some books. We can burn all these. I know, I'm a book burner. Real life, what is that? I know, I gotta do real life again tonight, too. I gotta go out and drive for Lyft tonight and do some real life stuff. We got the loose boards here. We found that note up there. Gave us a bottle of painkillers. It used to give you like 3 stems. It doesn't do that anymore. Seven days question. I cannot seem to find a beaker. They are very rare, Gary. Your best chance of getting a beaker is to go buy it from a vendor. Check the vendors every time they refresh. And then your best bet after that is go raid a medicine POI, like a poppin' pills, or something like that. Raid a poppin' pills. You have a good chance in the final loot. There is a chance of finding beakers in it, but beakers are very rare. If you ever find beakers or battery acid on a vendor, you want to buy beakers and acid if you can find them on the vendor, because both of them are very rare items. So those are both things that you definitely need to keep an eye out for. And honestly, Gary, they aren't super expensive from the vendor. They're just very rare for the vendor to have them. So, yeah, you can find beakers in loot, but it's not too common. Usually your best bet of beakers in loot is to find it at the end of a poppin' pills, like level 3, maybe a level 4 POI. The end loot will sometimes have a beaker in it, but it's very rare if it does. It's rare even then. It's not very rare. It's just rare to find it. I'm gonna check the stove to see if we got some food in it. Nope. There's a tater over here. I don't really care about the tater. Let's see if there's anything in the microwave too. Nope, nothing in there. All right. All right, time to get some rest. Oh, we got some salt over here though. We got some salt. Time to get salty. All right, we're warm. We got some food on us. We did pick up some cattails. Let's drink a soda because we got 3 of them. Why not? Let's eat a few cattails. I'm not gonna risk this because we did. I'm not gonna risk that because we have taken some damage, so we're gonna stay away from that for right now. We are a little on the heavy side, but it's not surprising since we're carrying 12 books on us. Have you repaired any clothes recently? I've not repaired any clothes recently, no. I'm gonna sleep though, and then we're gonna get up and we're gonna do some stuff. If you get beakers and acid from Jen, also ask her out on a date because you're on a lucky streak. There you go. Okay, let's eat these carrots because I ain't gonna cook with them. That's for damn sure. We'll eat the carrots. We'll eat down the beef jerky. We can't get any more thirsty than we are already, so that doesn't matter. And I'll eat that. And our health is maxed out. We could risk that, but I'm not going to. Let's drink a soda. That'll get us a little more food as well. Drink the water. I hate finding cooking pots early game if I'm low on water. Then again, I usually have some 7-Up and get diarrhea, even though I could avoid. Yeah, well, I usually early game I'm getting the poops all the time, Jimmy. It's just, I eat sham sandwiches and drink dirty water all the time early game. I'm just like, oh well, whatever. Whatever. We get the runs, you know? Whatever, it doesn't matter. It's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be okay. Okay, we got a little stove here, so we're gonna get this stove. We're just gonna make a book fire here. Not with the birch bark, that's for sure. So yeah, usually early in 7 days, I'm getting diarrhea. I'm getting the chocolate fountain quite a while. I don't ever eat broken glass. I usually just suffer with whatever I have and call it good, you know. It's part of the game. It's part and parcel. I'll keep one book on me. I have a fir firewood. I got a couple reclaimed. I got 31 sticks. Let's just throw that fir firewood on there. Let's get our pot down. And we'll cook a tater in it. Half hour left. Always amazed how quick these episodes go. Yes, they do go very quickly. They do go very quickly, Kenneth. Well, you know, when you're having fun, time passes without you even noticing, doesn't it? Hey, we got some coffee. Nice. I like the coffee. And a box of crackers. Wow. We're actually getting quite a bit of good loot here. I know stalker players are like, what do you mean you got 2 items? No, 2 items in one house on Interloper is pretty damn good loot. 2 items in the kitchen? I mean, that's like cause for celebration right there. If we get 1 piece of clothing out of all of this loot here, I'd be just ecstatic. Because we probably won't. Although we did get a Mackinac jacket at the barn, so I guess I can't say nothing. And I do have a bunch of clothing I need to break down here, so hey, a couple more books to burn. Huzzah. And there's cloth in here we could take if we wanted to.
I'm not gonna be able to carry this.
We're already heavy again. The game's like, didn't we just put you down? Why is the potato not in there? I don't see the potato in there. Alright, so let's break down this one little hat here. Let's harvest that. Won't take us very long. And then let's break down the sweatshirt. 45 minutes. We don't have that long. 20 minutes. There we go. We'll break that down. Perfect. That should get our potato cooked. Baked potato, baby, coming up. We have some more. We have another tater, huh? We have no teas left to cook. We have tins of coffee we could cook. Let's get the other tater in there. And then we can break this down, because that's going to be 45 minutes. Probably won't be able to eat the whole tater, but that's okay. Oh, I think we did, actually. I think we did actually eat the whole tater. Let's drink this last soda. Drink a little bit of our water. Grab our cooking pot. We've got 3 hours left on the fire. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to swap our boots. We're going to rip these apart.
It's getting too heavy to carry.
Rip that apart. And what else do we have? We've got a windbreaker to rip apart too. We'll harvest that as well. Sounds like there's a storm going on outside anyway. And we're going to repair our Mackinac jacket if we can. Alright, perfect. We're going to repair our boots if we can. We're going to repair them again if we can. All right, perfect. And let's see. That's an 88, 62, 97, 94. Let's repair our hat if we can. All right, sounds like the storm has passed. All right, we got these crappy gloves, but we're just gonna leave those for now. They're good enough for what we need. All right, there's plenty of cloth in the other places there. We searched everything here, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Let's drink a little more of our agua. Coffee is always very good. Not so much about calories as in that location since cattails are plentiful. Yeah, I mean, but coffee's good for... The coffee has its purpose, and the purpose of coffee is to make it so you can survive and you can move on and forward if you get tired.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Sometimes there'll be a birch there, but there's not today. Hey, look, there's a car battery. If we were excited for car batteries, we'd be like, there's a car battery, that's awesome. I don't usually find car batteries very easily. We do have a pry bar, so we can force this trunk open now. But yeah, the coffee, I do like coffee, that's for sure. The coffee has a very important part in the game. Now, the coffee you can make with acorns, not so much. Yum, baked potato with bacon, sour cream, and chives with cheddar covered broccoli as a side dish. Yum. That sounds delish. No more Gunloper. Nope, no more Gunloper. I'd imagine you need car batteries for that. Yeah, we sort of did. Let's see, what's our weight right now? 43. Let's heavy hammer these planks. Planks are a great way to go. Those little stacks. You get 6 planks. You get 6 planks out of the deal, and it only takes you about 39 minutes, I think, to do it. So it's quite a good deal for you, because you get a lot of planks in a very short amount of time. Most shelves that you get 6 planks out of, like the actual shelves, it takes you over an hour and a half or almost 2 hours to get them out of that.
Feels like a lot of gear.
I know, I'm trying to get you down there, buddy. Oh god, we're like one little piece of gear over. Oh, let's break down some of these torches here. We got some torches, let's break those down. That'll get us underweight. There we go. Oh yeah, look, I should have broke those down before. I should have been breaking those down this whole time. Nothing quite beats a cup of coffee in the morning. Well, I'm not a big coffee drinker, so I would disagree because I don't like coffee. I have never liked the taste of coffee, and it's a hot drink, so I don't drink hot drinks. Coffee, I don't mind. Actually, I don't mind the taste of coffee. Although it is a little strong for me without some sugar or cream or milk or something in it. But I'm not a hot drink person. I have a very, very delicate palate. It doesn't do well with doesn't do well with hot drinks. I don't have many torches, do I? Nope, these are my last 2 torches. I'm gonna break that one down. That last one's gonna be used to make fires. Mountain lions, the cougar is not in the game right now, Tippity. Unless you didn't update. If you didn't update your files, the cougar's in the game. But if you didn't update the game, the cougar is still in it. But if you updated the game, the cougar is not actively in the game right now. No. Yep, you get more of it, Jimmy. That's for sure. I cannot survive without at least 2 cups of coffee. What about iced coffee? I don't mind an iced coffee. I don't like it. I don't like it just straight up like Americano coffee. No. No, I've never been a fan of that. There's the Thompson family stew. I found it many times on this desk. This desk seems to be a popular place for it nowadays. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. But no, I don't mind an iced coffee. Not just straight up, though. I like it with a little mocha in it or, you know, something like that in it. Let's wear those. Let's get rid of these. But I don't really drink a lot of coffee anyway. I just never, it's not my go-to thing. I'll stop by Starbucks and get like a Frappuccino or something every once in a while, but hey, some sporty socks. We could use another pair of those. Yeah, coffee does taste like bean juice. It is bean, well, it is bean juice. I know, shocker, it is bean juice. Hey, we got another ski jacket. I wonder if it's in better shape than the ski jacket we have on. No, it's not. Okay. Got lots and lots of water. There we go. A little more salt. Skillet. Beautiful. We got the skillet now. I was looking up. Sometimes they'll put the skillet up there. Hey, another sewing kit like that. Oh, there's some murder fish on the counter. Murder fish, murder fish, murder fish. We'll do a murder fish run tonight, probably, because we got full health. And we're just going to chill out here for a little bit. Have you ever tried Finnish rye bread or rye pudding? I have not, no. Not that I know of, anyway. I mean, maybe I did, and I just didn't know it. But I don't think I have. I think I'd probably know if I did, though. I don't like soy milk or soy. I don't like soy anything. No, gross. Ugh. That stuff tastes gross. I don't know. I mean, if you like it, you like it, but no, I'm good. I'll pass. I'll pass. The soy milk is not milk.
Someone's stash.
Someone's stash. It's not milk. It's a juice. They call it milk to fool you. It's a juice. Soy juice is gross. I tried it once and I was like, no, I'm good. I'm gonna break this table down and see if there's anything behind it. I mean, it's great that the soy option is out there for people that want it, but what is coconut milk? It's coconut juice. That's coconut juice. There is milk implies that it comes from an animal. No, if it's made from a vegetable or some sort of fruit, it's not milk. It's a juice. It's a juice. You don't get milk from vegetables or fruits. That's not how milk is made. No, it's a marketing ploy. That's what it is. It's a marketing ploy to make you think you're drinking milk. You aren't drinking milk. You aren't drinking milk. It's not milk. It's not milk. It just isn't. It's a juice. I mean, it's a fine juice. I mean, if you like the juice, you like the juice, you know? It's not what I think of as milk. Milk is something that comes out of an animal, whether it be a goat, a cow,
Too much stuff to
a human, whatever it comes out of. It's a person, or it's a thing. It's an animal. It's a mammal. That's what I think of as milk. You know, if it's not coming from there, I don't count it. I just don't. I mean, you can if you want. I just don't. I mean, that's just my personal feelings on it. I just don't count it as milk. It's grody. It's grody finoti. I just want to know where an almond's nipples are located. Why redacted? What do you intend to do to that almond, my friend? And believe me, my son was lactose intolerant, very lactose intolerant when he was younger. And so we had to have the whole soy, We had to do soy and almond milk and stuff like that, you know. And I call it milk too, but it's not really milk. It's not really milk. Honestly, I used to drink milk a lot. I only use milk in recipes anymore. I don't really drink it per se. I just don't drink it anymore. I like a little milk with like a cookie or something maybe, but if it's not a moo cow, it's not milk. Well, it's not milk as I think of it. I mean, you know, like I said, you can count it as milk if you want to. You know, it doesn't bother me in the least bit. Hey, there's the matches. They were just hiding right down there. I'll give you guys night vision so you can see a little bit better. There's the matches right there. They were hiding. And here's some stump remover. We'll put that right there for somebody. And we got a potato. Another tater inside here. Hey, Brian, we're doing good, man. We're doing good. Oh, and another sewing kit. But hey, you know, we went through that. My son couldn't have regular milk, so we went with the soy and the almond option. He liked the almond better than the soy milk, though. He was not a big fan of the soy milk. Oh, and there we go, the beautiful running river oats, my friends. Oh, that is beautiful stuff right there. We can, speaking of running, we cannot run anymore at all. We can't run any longer at all because we can't run. There's no running for us. My girlfriend got double. I'm not gonna read that one, Danny. I almost did. You almost got me. You almost got me there. And then I read further. I was like, ah, no. All right, let's get the rose hips prepared up too. But hey, for those that have no other options than you know, drinking the soy alternative, I mean, it's a great alternative to have the soy and the almond available. You know, if you want to have something like that. But honestly, you can find a lot of other drinks out there that you don't have to have the milk. So let's leave those there. Why is it called running river oats? Since oats and water turn into a solid mixture. One of the great mysteries of the universe, my friend. It's one of those mysteries of the universe that they'll never explain to us. Oh, yeah, there's so many more options now, Kenneth. I mean, my son, you know, he was born in 2000. And so, growing up, there were not a lot of options for him as far as being lactose intolerant and stuff. There wasn't a lot of options for him. And my friend, she's glucose and she's allergic to, she's got celiac disease. And so she can't have like glucose and stuff. And gluten-free options were not really great back then. They've gotten a lot better in the last decade. For sure. For sure. Those gluten-free options have just ramped up like crazy. That's really nice for her and for my son that they've had both of those available to them. Because there really wasn't a lot of those available back then. I am doing well, Stewie. Hey, Jendo! Jendo, my friendo. How you doing, buddy? God, it's been a hot second, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Let's repair up some stuff. Repair some stuff. Oh, I guess I can turn it off night vision. You don't need that. You don't need night vision while I'm repairing. I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm doing good. I got a game convention I'm going to this weekend with my son up in Seattle, so that'll be fun. And then we got a full week of streaming planned today, tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday. Because I'm going to be gone Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so I'm going to stream a little on Wednesday. We're doing our ready-to-go guides on Interloper for the next probably couple months, which have been really going good so far. This is our second one. We spawned in Timberwolf Mountain and pretty much made our way right to here. Kiddo's school's going good. He's got just a little under a year left to go now. So it's kind of, you know, it's kind of stressful for him because most of the classes he's taking now are like his core stuff at the moment. So he's really having to work hard at it. Oh, actually, hold on a second. I can rip one of these jackets apart. I have a Mackinac jacket. I can rip a ski jacket apart. Isn't that scary? On day, what is this? Day 6, I'm ripping apart. Day 5, I'm ripping apart a ski jacket because I found a Mackinac jacket. We now are rocking 12-degree warmth bonus, boys and girls. 14-degree warmth bonus. He's a little worried about his job prospects right now because the tech business has kind of taken the tech industry has taken a little bit of a hit locally with Intel and stuff laying off a bunch of people. So he's a little worried about it, but you know, it'll work out. It'll work out in the end for him. You know, I told him straight up, probably coming straight out of college, you're not going to get a job in the industry you want. You're probably going to have to spend a little time just in the trenches, doing some crappy jobs, applying at a lot of places, trying to get an internship somewhere, you know, but just be patient. You'll get it. I mean, it'll work out. Yeah, and there's NVIDIA. There's a bunch of places around, so. Remember what happened to Microsoft a few weeks ago? How'd that even happen? What happened to Microsoft? I forget what happened. I have a very short memory for stuff like that. What did happen to Microsoft a couple weeks ago? There's been a bunch of stuff in the tech world that's kind of shooken stuff up lately. But it had to happen. The tech world for too long has been far too comfortable. They need a little shake up. Oh, are you talking about the update? That wasn't Microsoft. That was an update. That was an update from a security company that bungled everything up. That was a CrowdStrike issue. That wasn't a Microsoft issue. Microsoft, I don't think had anything to do with that. I think that was totally on CrowdStrike. All right, let's read a mending book. Beepity boppity boo. Put it together and what do you got? A big noise outside.
No power in the verse can stop me.
We're gonna risk it. We're gonna risk it for the biscuit, boys and girls. Hey, thanks for following there, Jacques Cole. Hey, we didn't get any food poisoning. Look at that. What a deal. The backlash they got from it. Oh yeah. I mean, that's, you know, and it was justified. Who was testing that stuff out? Who was quality control on that? I mean, that's not a bug that would just like be like a minor little glitch that would slip through the cracks. I mean, that was goofy. Let's read that book too. I like reading those books. Those books make me happy. Hey, we got ice fishing too. Let's drop a few things here. Let's drop our charcoal and our spark plug and the can of spray can. We'll drop that here. We'll drop the crappy spray paint. We'll drop the charcoal here. There we go. Yeah, I looked into that. I understand why that CrowdStrike thing happened. I ain't saying anything else. From what I understand, the testing software was a problem. Probably. I mean, you know, but still, that's a pretty big F up. Pretty big F up there. I mean, that screwed up a lot of stuff. I remember that weekend. The airlines were just having massive issues. Everybody was getting in late. It was crazy. And if that could happen, that wasn't even a malicious attack by anybody. If that could happen non-maliciously, imagine what would happen if somebody maliciously tried to do something like that. That is crazy nutty. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna try to go up there and see if the bedroll's up there.
Something's gotta go.
And then we'll just come back down here if it's not. But it really, I mean, one thing it did show is how interconnected all of our stuff is. But then again, to be honest, let's be honest about it. I personally was not affected by it at all. I mean, I heard about it. I heard, you know, all the financial groups were having problems about it. You know, it seemed to have a big deal, but me personally, I didn't feel anything from it. Nothing I was doing was impacted by it at all. But then again, I am a pretty low-tech guy. I know, saying this as a person who streams on Twitch, I'm a low-tech guy. And, yeah. Yeah, it's positive 3 degrees out right now. Positive 3 degrees, my friends. I'm on Linux, so no problem. I know, having no arrows on my temp meter is just fantastic. Oh, by the way, from that truck, you just go straight over this direction, and that's the direction of the cave that we want to find. And then if we want to come back out, we can just go around that way and get back to the Thompson's Crossing. Yeah, we are very dependent on the internet, Kenneth. I mean, I'm less so. I mean, if the internet went away tomorrow, yeah, it would suck. I'd not be able to stream anymore or, you know, play some video games. But honestly, it wouldn't bother me that much. How many torches do I have? I got 1 torch right now. So we're saving that torch till we get up here to build a fire. And right now, my torch would probably not be of any use since the wind's blowing pretty hard. We probably would have to use our blue flare if anything went wrong. But yeah, Kenneth, we have become very dependent on the internet. But then again, that's what our lives, you know, our lives have moved that direction. I mean, everything we do is like bound to the internet now for the most part. All of our financial stuff, all of our, you know, social stuff, everything like that. I'd be bummed if I actually had to search through books for the answers, but I still got all the books. Exactly. It's not just about a single person, that's the bad thing. People can and will die. That happens for a longer period of time for all sorts of reasons. Oh yeah. It is. It's very disturbing. I mean, if the internet completely went down for, say, an extended period of time. I mean, I talked to a gal who was in the emergency room the night that was going on. And they didn't, and this was like when it was first happening on the West Coast. And there wasn't a whole lot of word out about what was happening. And so they were on alert from that moment on because all of their computers went down in the hospital. And they didn't know what was happening. They called in extra nurses and doctors for the first part of that night because they thought something was going down. And they didn't have, you know, until they heard that it was this update thing, they didn't know what was going on. And she said it was just very eerie watching the computers just slowly go down one by one and just blink out of existence, and you couldn't get them back up again. Well, Kenneth, I know where I'd be going. I'd be going out to my mom's. She's got a wood stove and enough wood to last about a 2-year period. She's got canned goods. She's got a garden.
I could barely walk with this.
I'd be going out to my mom's and be like, oh, I'm going to stay out here for a while. Living off the land, baby. Stick. More stick. All right, well, this is either going to save us or kill us here. Is Ath going to go feral on us now? No, I won't go feral on you, Gaming Charlie. No ferals. No ferals. We don't like ferals. It is Pleasant Valley. This is very Pleasant Valley. Stewie, it is Pleasant Valley, man. It's a beautiful place. I'm so old, I remember getting something on a B... What? I'm not even going to read that one, Zylock. Don't forget, she'll feed you with delicious dried fruits. Exactly. Delicious dried fruits from Mama. All I saw was corn with a BB, yeah. I was like, whoa, wait a second, Zylock. We aren't going there, my friend. All right, do we get the bedroll or do we not get the bedroll? Let us see. No bedroll for us today. Nope, no bedroll, no bedroll. No joy, no joy. Not this time, my friends. Thank you, Jimmy, for the posture check. We are a little bit on the overweight side, but that's because we have 71 sticks on us. I guess we could build a fire out here. Can we get a Maglin's fire? No Maglin's chance, huh? That kind of sucks. Yep, there's that one more place we can check, but we're not doing it today.
That's a moose, guys. That's a moose right there.
That's a moose right there. Yep. I do have that accelerant. Let's just use it. It's weighing us down a little bit. All right. Let's just get a stick fire going. That's way more than we'll need, but that's okay. Boopity boop. All right. First of all, we're gonna make some pancakes. Yum yum. We'll just make some pancakes, and then we're gonna make a little bit of coffee here as well. We could make porridge too, but we're gonna make the coffee instead. Pancakes, yummy yummy, in my tummy. Drink the coffee. And then we'll make a little bit of porridge over here. I did join in the fun. I did. And then we'll make another coffee over here. Drink that coffee down too. And eat that porridge. And then we'll grab some torches. Why do they call it porridge? I don't know. I have no idea why it's called porridge. It just is. Oh, look at all these good torches we're getting here. Yeah, baby, let's go. Let's go. All right, and let's go. We're gonna go back to Thompson's Crossing. That's where we'll leave it off for the night. Might as well grab the deer feathers. Although I'm not gonna harvest the deer. If we had the bedroll here, I would have done it, but we didn't have the bedroll here, so nothing gets harvested here because it was the food of the poor. Okay, that makes sense. Probably not the real reason, but that makes sense. But I wonder, why is it called porridge? The word porridge may come from the French word potage, which means soup, and the word pot, which means saucepan. There you go. We gotta blame the damn French. I'm looking at you, Valor. I know you're French Canadian, but we're blaming the damn French for it. That's what we're doing right now. We're blaming those French people. And those French words. They're potage. Valor's like, hey, I'm Canadian. I speak French, but I'm not French. French, Canadian, same difference. Whoa. And soup was the food of the poor. Hey, soup is good. I like soup. So does that make me a brokey? I guess that makes me a brokey that I like soup. Guess that makes me a brokey. I like soup, so... Soup is one of the best foods in the world. Soup is amazing. And it is super cheap, too. You can go buy a can of soup for like $1, $1.50, and you got 2 meals. You got two main courses right there. Oh, I just go get the cheap stuff. I get the dollar cans of like mushroom and bean and bacon and, you know, I'm very low brow when it comes to my soup. Now I will get some better soups too. I will buy some of the nice pre-made ones that you don't add water to, but you know. Once upon a time, they considered feeding lobster to the poor in New York City as lobster was so common. Soup, especially bouillabaisse, is my favorite dish. I probably said bouillabaisse, bouillabaisse. I don't know. I probably said that wrong. On Thursday, you can give me the right pronunciation. I would rather make my own soup. Canned soup has given me food poisoning too often. Well, there you go. There's something to be said of making your own soup. My mom makes great soups. She makes potato soups and creamy like bacony soups, and she makes all sorts of good vegetable soup. Oh, she makes such good soups. Such good soups. All right. Let's drink up. We got more water here, by the way, so that's nice. And then let's sleep for as long as we can. All right, well, boys and girls, tomorrow we will continue our start from Timberwolf Mountain. We'll finish off looking around here in Pleasant Valley. We'll head over to Mystery Lake, and we'll see where we go from there. Probably we'll do a forge run, because we do now have the hacksaw and the heavy hammer.
Getting kind of thirsty.
So we got the hacksaw and the heavy hammer on us, which is great. We have a great set of clothing too. We've got a Mackinac jacket over a ski jacket. We got a decent sweaters. We got 2 underwears. We've got a nice pair of trail boots with some fleece mittens and double wool toques. What? So yeah, we'll continue this tomorrow. But right now, we're gonna be switching over. I'm gonna take a quick break because I need to grab a snack and something to drink and a potty break. We're going to do a little bit of 7 Days to Die. We got a brand new run going today. We're going to be starting on a custom map, which I will show you briefly before we get going. We're going to create the map live on stream because I now know how to do it. And we're going to be making the map mostly winter biome. And we're going to be playing on insane difficulty. So that should be fun. So stick around for some more 7 Days to Die. And I will see you guys on YouTube shortly if I don't see you before tomorrow. Have a great day, and thank you so much for coming by for Interloper, our 2024 ready-to-go guides. We're going to continue doing it for the next couple of months, and until then, YouTubers, have a great rest of your day, and bye-bye. Much love.